Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody good? Everybody all right? Well, first off, before I get to this post from FX Gamer, with their permission, before somebody gotta come and try some foolishness that we done been through already. But for a lot of the new BBS owners, now I'm not telling nobody what to do. I'm just saying my experience. Like the same thing I'm gonna do with this person's post. But I'm seeing there are a lot of you that are doing these. Like this one is kind of more or less reasonable, but like I have a group, the one with the movies, Movie Fox. They're also doing like a big BBS's thing, you know. Like unless you going to be keeping up this, that you're doing this like every few days or at least once a week, unless that's your plan, don't be getting your people accustomed, because I'm saying this because I've been through that, so I know what you're doing, and of course it's a good idea. But right now it's better to be thinking on the long run, on the long term, than just right now the beginning. Because if you start with these things like that at the beginning like that, then you're gonna end up getting a bunch of people that once you slow this down, or once you slow down on them type of things, you'll be seeing a lot of people gone because that's what you got them accustomed to, you know. Just saying. Now moving on. So again, this post was by FX Gamer, and I'm gonna tag the post to the, yeah, my post. So this is his thoughts on the Great Reset, and I'm gonna throw mine in there with it. Introduction. Good morning, BBS family. As you're aware, the BBS team have decided the Great Reset in their 4.00 update. That is starting tomorrow. As a stable in this community, I have decided to give my thoughts. One thing that happens in this update is that all witness accounts will be reset. And this is what he said here about as a stable in this community. Well, yeah, I could say the same. So yeah. In order to become whitelisted, you will have to be invited by an admin. I agree with that. Because now these people know that they got people in their thing actually that really want to be there, you know. Only I think like you should be fair, and like my own, I let my people know 7 days. Like for my main members, 3 days you'll be cleared, the fourth day you done good. For the rest, beginners that now coming on a week. You see, these are the types of things that the people need to know. So like then you know what you're dealing with. So like now, like let's say the 8 day comes and you ain't got cleared. Well, in my community, you're gonna know why, because I put out what I'm looking for you to be cleared. It's not like it's a suspense. You know, I already say between 3 to 5 posts. That's it. For the rest, the rest of the platform, yeah, that's on you. That's on your engagements. But what I'm looking for is the 3 to 5 posts. That's it. So you know what it is, you know. So once you know you're doing what it is I'm looking for as the daily goals, you know that I'm telling you, well, once you're doing that, 7 days you cleared. This is the types of simple information that would help the BBS owners. You got to let your people know what they're doing it for, you know. In any case, a few days ago, I had an in-depth discussion about whether this moves away from decentralization moves away from decentralization. Decentralization is one of the main pillars BBS stands on, and it's vital for the success of BBS that it remains decentralized. I agree. The admin argued, but it's what do you understand by decentralized? Because by decentralized just means to say that it's not under government control. That's it. But it's like as soon as it leaves here, for the ones that think it's keeping your money protected from the government and all of that. Hey, listen, those ends are right now being covered. All of the things is there. The government knows as soon as your money leaves here, The government knows. So the government is seeing still exactly where you connected to. They might not be able to see inside a hair unless one of them actually make a BBS account and now they join into your thing. Now they could see. But for the rest, that's all it is. So it is still decentralized, and the part that is not decentralized is not really on the platform. That's on the rest of the freaking bastards that is now taking the deals and allowing the government to be part of it. That's on them. And even later, at the end of the day, I still say that's not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing right now because they got bad people in government. But it's still everything that's connected, everything that happens on the land that I still feel and I want to be in part of, that should be under the government. The government should know. I agree. But to the extent and where the government goes to, that I don't agree on. But that's on the people that are now in those positions. In any case, the admin argued that BBS will remain decentralized as there isn't a central node. I agree. Just one central node for each forum. Yeah. Which this is a good point because that's what it is. I believe that this update will move BBS away from decentralization. It won't. Not really. Not the BBS itself. BBS will still have a level of decentralization, but the level is lower. Yeah, it was lower because before people was just able to get to their money without it being connected to the tax. That's what it is. Now that's gone. Post quality. One point the admin stated was the current quality of the post. Now this I agree with. I disagree with because this is why I focus more on the individual, the person. The posts can always get better. That's on the BBS owner and the community to help the ones instead of just ignoring them that you see they knew. Just talk to them, tell them how to make the thing better. That's it. Simple cooperation will beat that. The engagements should have been a lot better by now. Because if that was better, means all of the newcomers would have been getting better along with it. Alternate solution. An alternate solution way to solve this problem would be to add like you say in here self, because I read this already, the follow for follow feature. That is going to get busted. It's the genuine engagements. That's what it is. People need to genuinely support each other. That's what it is. User retention. Another problem with the invite system is that a lot of users will stop using BBS and new users will. Now, this is on the BBS owners. If the BBS owners, including network, would take the time and break down the thing decent enough to the people, it wouldn't be an issue. Like I broke it down to my own. I got some people that started from under me. They're doing good. But they were prepared. Furthermore, current users like myself and others who have been ground since 2021 will lose their this I really disagree with. Because all in this time now, we all know it's a money platform. They still making money this whole week. Now, yeah, for me it ain't really about that, but it is unfair. Conclusion. To bring to draw to my thesis, I believe that this new update will move BBS forward, but not in the correct direction. It's going to move it forward, but in a slower direction. But, I'm back to bring it back to the people as it is, so hopefully we'll speed it up. Because the 50 CPM, that's not the problem. The posts, that's not the problem. The problem is the engagements. That's the problem. And that's on people. And that I find sad because people acting again like they just have to be digging in their pockets to be literally giving everybody their money when that's not the case. And that's sad because all of us on here are older than 18. That 13-year-old thing ain't started yet. And even if it did, and they allowed that to come on, I didn't put it out like that. I said it should be a kid zone from 13 to 18. That's how it should be. Not that 13-year-olds just come on and they could just now mingle with us already. I don't agree with that. But anyways, peace. Nice post, by the way.